Welcome back, guys, to my episode Gabriel Knight, where we left off. We saw the interrogation, we bought the Willie Jr. mask, and yeah, that's all I can think of. So we're gonna bug mostly here.
Stuff. You're the writer,
and we're gonna talk about the gentleman if we can. Let's see. I guess the case status.
What's the status on the Voodoo Murders case?
it sure as hell ain't going well. There's a lot of brakes being applied in different areas of the investigation. We're getting some real info on the victims now, and they're not exactly upstanding citizens. I was hoping to get more out of Crash, but he's scared shitless. We'll have to let him go tomorrow morning.
Okay, so it sounds like I'm not gonna get anything out of...
What's the status on the Voodoo Murders case?
Again.
I told you, it's going for shit.
Yeah, so nothing at all. Okay, I guess I can leave, see if I can maybe talk to Crash, quote unquote. And
I'll let you get back to it.
Ciao, baby.
So if I wanted to talk to the team individual, where could I go for that? Can I ask her?
Can I ask you a few questions, ma'am?
I'm sorry, sir, but I really have to finish.
Yeah, she's always working reports. I don't see anywhere I can go. I guess we're done here? I'm assuming. Okay, one thing I remember, I need to go to Jackson Square and get that drawing. That was the other thing I need to do today. So as we drive there, and waddle up there. Bug our lovely artist. Okay, let's chit-chat with him.
The artist is an able draftsman, but
I don't want to interrogate.
How's it going today? What? Oh, it's only you. Man, I have been jumpy all day. That pattern of yours really freaked me out for some reason. There's just something creepy.
You finished it?
Yeah, and you're welcome to it. Here.
Wow, this is great.
Uh-huh. Just don't, like, blow up the planet with it or something, okay?
I didn't mean to upset you.
Oh, forget it. I'm probably just being stupid. Do your thing with it, and good luck.
Blow up the planet, eh? I would try my best not to. Okay, so let's look at this.
the reconstructed Veve was done for Gabriel by a technical artist.
Okay, I guess... Oh, no. Let's take a closer
Gabriel
look.
can see that.
Okay, that's great. I guess I can't do anything. Actually, sorry, I didn't think about it. I could read it. Okay. Interesting.
The artist's reconstruction of the Voodoo Murders pattern looks accurate to Gabriel. Something about it seems vaguely familiar and creepy.
Trying to think where we may have seen that. Sketchbook? Where's that sketchbook?
Images haunt the page. The images touch a...
Nope. On the deck? No, the deck I didn't have anything. No. Well, I guess that's what we're gonna try to find, is where we've seen that. Because I am drawing blanks all over. Let's escape. Okay, so that I need to call and find out, talk to the German gentleman, and I need to get the proper phone number. That one's gonna be challenging. would you like to exit? There we go. Okay, actually I want to find out the symbol. I wonder if he would know. I guess I would give it to him. Kind of see.
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
Oh yeah, there's that thing at the university I could go to. I can't forget about that. So let's show in that. See what happens.
Does this pattern look familiar to you?
Where did you get that?
You do recognize it then?
I have never seen it before in my life.
I did that.
Could I ask you some...
Of course.
Can I ask her about it? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, let's leave.
Goodbye, Doctor.
What?
Where else? I guess I could talk to her, maybe see if she knows about it.
I had a feeling you'd be back.
Really? Boy, you are amazing.
Please, be seated.
Okay, so let's give her this.
Does this mean anything to you?
These are magic symbols. Deep magic.
Really? Have you seen them before?
No,
No.
Then how do you know they're magic symbols?
Seeker, my eyes are unveiled to see truly that which is in front of me.
Uh-huh. Thanks. Tons.
Okay, well, I guess we're done here.
Well, I guess...
Do what you will.
Count on it.
I'm trying to think where I've seen it before. Was that the murder scene? I don't... actually, I think so. Maybe. Oh, I see the university. Okay. Oh, yeah.
There seems, but if there is a pattern, it's
Okay, so I wonder if I can go like
using
this
that
and this.
on.
Yeah, it would... This is the pattern.
The lines in the sand.
So yeah, they clearly used a symbol there.
Using that. There seems to be a pattern, but if there is a pattern, it's smeared. There's only one small area.
Yeah, so they used it there. Alright, so now I remember. Alright, I'm thinking... Let's see. I guess I'll head to the university and we'll kind of check that out.
It looks like the lecture is just starting. Gabriel decides to record the session.
Voodoo
good.
is the tribal religion of Africa, but the name Voodoo is actually a banner heading under which resides an entire body of distinct tribal belief systems. The word voodoo may sound familiar to you. What is known in the States as voodoo is actually an amalgamation of African religious systems, voodoo, and European religions, primarily Catholicism. All of the subcults of African voodoo have certain things in common. The most important is the worship of a pantheon of spirits instead of the single deity that the Christian and Muslim systems had. Some of these spirits are elementals. Some relate to specific tasks or places. Some represent important tribal leaders who have died. This spirit worship is what makes voodoo so easily adaptable. With all those spirits, it's no problem to add a few more. Say, for example, the Virgin Mary. At the height of tribal Africa, warfare was common. One tribe would conquer another, and the Loa, important in the conqueror's tribal system, would be adopted readily into the conquered tribe's Loa pantheon. In this way, many of the voodoo cults spread and mingled throughout tribal Africa, enriching the belief system and causing innumerable offshoots. The basis for the voodoo religion seems to be as old as man himself. It has much in common with many early pagan practices. Animal totems, sympathetic magic, elemental spirits in the trees, the heavens, the bodies of the sick. Africa is believed by many to be the cradle of the human race. Some of the voodoo Loa may be as old as the Garden of Eden itself. We still can't explain some of the real power of these primal religions. And note, I said primal, not primitive. There are African Bokors who baffle our scientists with their supernatural powers. Now, let's discuss the elements of voodoo.
Fascinating guy.
In voodoo, the spirits are called the Loa. During a voodoo ceremony, celebrants are possessed by the Loa. This is called being ridden. The human worshiper is seen as a horse, and the Loa as the divine horseman. A person being ridden by a Loa takes on the characteristics of that spirit and becomes, in effect, merely a vessel for the more powerful entity. Some of the older original Africa Loa include Dambala, the great serpent god, Ezruli, the mistress of love, Abanebo, or Gede, the lord of death, Agwe, the spirit of water, Legba, spirit of the crossroads, and the cruelest and most dangerous, Ogun Badagri, the lord of destruction.
Ugh. Oh, I gotta get more sleep at night.
Tribe-specific Loa can have as much or more power as the more widely worshipped Loa. For instance, a particular tribe might revere highly the Loa of an ancestor who was a legendary hunter or politician. Voodoo temples are called Hounfours. Their priests, Hungan or Bokors. Their priestesses, Mama Loa. In a voodoo Hounfour, there's a ritual circle marked by a center pole called a poto bitan. The ritual circle is prepared with a veve, a pattern of symbols. Each tribe's veve is slightly different, consisting of complex symbols that identify their special Loa. During ritual conclaves, initiates dance under the supervision of a Bokor and a Mama Loa, or head priestess. The use of totems or animal masks and markings was not uncommon in the original African ceremonies. Now, though, all but the oldest sects have abandoned this practice. Ritual objects used during the conclaves include the ritual gourd or asson, the ritual knife or kubasa.
That knife gives me the chills.
The ritual whip or fouet cache. And the ritual coffin or seke madule. These items are often optional, called for by the Mama Loa for specific magical rituals. The Mama Loa is the most powerful figure in any voodoo sect. Voodoo is a truly matriarchal system. Even the Bokor knows his power is limited. Mama Loa is the supreme woman. She butterflies, fireflies.
Firelight. No, what is it? Gabriel? What? I can't see. Gabriel, get in. It's too small for me. You must get in, Gabriel. It's not mine. Too small. Hide, Gabriel. Hide. No, no, let me out. Help.
Young man, the lecture is over.
Oh my God.
But we know there's one of the items and the knife we saw in the dream. So we're kind of facing a little bit more than we thought. And I bet you that symbol is going to be useful. It's going to show us what the tribe and what we're going to be dealing with. And also the fact the whole possession thing, in the dream, it was the cheetah, I believe? Leopard of animal sorts, so it will be whatever god kind of possessing. So I'm curious what Gabriel snoozed through. Oh my. Sorry, I haven't looked through this, so this is all new. Let's click one. Sorry, didn't look at the tapes.
Voodoo is the tribal religion of Africa. But the name Voodoo is actually a banner heading under the word voodoo. May sound familiar? Oh, some of this in this way. The basis for Africa is believed by many to be the cradle of the human race. We still now fascinating in voodoo during some of the the ritual knife.
That knife gives me the chills.
That's what we saw in the dream.
The ritual and the ritual coffin.
And the coffin we just saw now.
These items are often optional. The Mama Loa is the most powerful figure in any voodoo's. Mama Loa is...
Okay. Do we get to hear anything else? Or did the tape just end there? Of course the tape ends there. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, let's go bug the, professor. See what we missed.
Are you a student?
No.
No.
My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Well, you have walked into my private office, Mr. Knight. I hope you have something worthwhile to do here. If you figure it out, let me know.
Well, I do. I am going to... excuse me. I am going to stare around at your office.
Exotic fish lend even more color to the cluttered office. Dr. Hartridge's office is crowded with masks, carved figures, and strange objects. Dr. Hartridge's desk is remarkably neat, especially considering the rest of the room. The squatter grins maliciously at Gabriel.
It's kind of creepy.
That mask is quite hideous. The carved stone head looks African and...
Alright, well, let's kind of do the exclamation point one first.
Your lecture was terrific.
Oh, you think so? You were snoring so loud I didn't think you'd heard it.
You must travel a lot.
Yes, to Africa, mainly.
I suppose having all this voodoo stuff sitting around doesn't make you nervous at all.
It's voodoo stuff, and no. Why should it?
It's interesting. It's called voodoo.
I'm very interested in voodoo myself right now.
How nice for you.
Hey, you've got quite a collection of goodies here.
My travels have been rewarding, yes.
Your lecture was...
Okay, so we're repeating. But yeah, it's interesting. It's called voodoo, and then voodoo, and hoodoo, and so many steps and tiers and history. Yeah, so before I start gibbering him, I'm actually going to end the episode here. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this. If you do, like, comment, let me know how I'm doing, and subscribe. It'll keep you posted when the new videos come up. And with that, you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye!